So I guess I'm more curious sort of about systems and structures that support this cultural shift.
Okay.
Thinking about, using more guest speakers, getting more people, another face up on the pulpit so people feel less attached.
Okay. So this is not about having a community-based organization. So sometimes people confuse moving from mission-centric to community-centric, where we have a revolving door of ministers come through or guest speakers, whatever, and the community basically kind of does its own thing. That's not anything like what I'm describing. The minister is integral to the success of the mission-centric ministry program. It is absolutely integral, and having the pulpit occupied with a person who understands what is trying to be evolved to and can articulate the mission-centric narrative. It has its own language. That is absolutely integral to the process. It doesn't work when you just have a rotating group and the community is just kind of doing its own thing. It's about creating an organization that is all about fulfilling its purpose. So, for instance, our mission statement in the spiritual center is transforming lives and inspiring people to make a positive difference in their world. The reason is that our membership system, it's embedded in that. So we have a phased approach to our membership system. So the first phase is all about transforming lives. So people's journey is a transformative journey.
Right.
And then the second phase, their return, is about the second aspect of our purpose statement, inspiring people to make a positive difference. So the exit of the labyrinth is all about giving back. It's all about, being the change. And so we use our membership process to cultivate a reinforcement of our organizational purpose. Then we always answer the question, what does every structure, practice, and system serve to evolve or fulfill our purpose? So in other words, we have a process called mapping what is, which is you go through and you look at everything that you're doing. And if you can't answer the question, why are you doing this the way you're doing it, you're leaking energy. If you cannot link every role and accountability, every structure, practice, and system to the fulfillment of your organizational purpose, you're leaking energy.
Wow.
And so everything that we do, all of the elements of the program are embedded partners with each other. So our membership system, our funding model, spirit groups, they're all embedded in each other and support each other in cultivating the collective shift. And so that's what's unique about this program. And most church growth and development processes is all about bolting on different plugins, so to speak. To use a kind of software language, you're just building your organization by bolting on all of these different apps, so to speak. Now we're talking about evolving the context of doing ministry as well as leadership's role. And I mean, you have a different role in the mission-centric ministry practice as leaders.
Okay.
So for me to describe that different role, you have to it's almost like, it's like here I am, the butterfly here, telling you what it's going to be like to fly in the mission-centric field of dreams, but, everybody's in their minister-centric cocoon still. It's hard for me to kind of make it sound logical. And I can describe it because so here's what's happening for me. I am living in the felt experience of this fulfilled paradigm, this fulfilled state. And it's like I talk about it as if it's already occurred. And so, and and so as I observe at what has actually occurred, it sort of reminds me that it's still unfolding. Now, this hasn't happened just yet, but I'm acting as if it already has happened. I'm living as if my church is already 100% funded through automatic giving. I'm living as if that's already happened, because the principle is it has already happened in the field. There is already that reality in the field of infinite possibilities. And so if we don't believe that, we might as well just not be in this transformative work. We have to understand that the reality, the greater reality, is in the field of potential, in the field of infinite possibilities. I know, I feel, I'm connected to the reality that my organization is 100% funded through automatic giving. That is, while that is in the future, I'm experiencing that reality right now. I'm connected to it. And what takes me out of that feeling of being connected to that reality is whenever I try to get more, I step out of that connection and I lose it. And that's what's happening. And so I have to stay connected to that. And then when I'm connected to that, then I'm in the question, what enables me to develop that, to welcome more of that? Because right now, there's maybe 60% of our community involved in some form of automatic giving, and only 80% of our budget is supported by that, let's say. And so then I can have a sense of where we are. But it doesn't separate me from what I know is in the future, what I'm connected to. I just have to move towards that by creating something that I can track, something that I can bear witness to. I want to see this increase. And so we create the value within the community. We want the people to see that increase as well. And so people are invited to do what they can do in the effort to increase the movement towards the fulfillment of that potentiality. And it's working. The needle is moving. And